Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for all my continued followers, I want to say thank you. And this is an opinion-based video channel where I try to open your eyes and ears up to some of the travails and tribulations that take place throughout our cities, our states, our country, and sometimes around the world. And I got this one for you straight out of Indianapolis. But before I get started, we have to really understand that, as I say in many of my videos, that there's a lot of chaos and disruption throughout our cities and our states, but there is a lot of chaos and disruption within the four walls of many of our homes in America. And what is happening to the moral and ethical destruction of the family? I did a previous story, and you're seeing scenarios of kids that are taking out and killing not their friends, not a stranger, but their own family members, their parents, their brothers and sisters, their siblings. I did a video of a case of a young man recently near Seattle, Washington. He was 15 years old, who allegedly killed 5 of his family members, his parents, mother and father, and 3 siblings. I also recently did a video about a young man who killed his parents separately in 2 separate states. He allegedly shot and killed his father in Oklahoma 19 months before he moved in with his mother in Tampa, and then allegedly stabbed her to death. So he killed both of his parents within a 19-month period and now is in jail. These stories are extremely scary and worrisome, and mental illness is a real thing. The opioid crisis is real. Helplessness and hopelessness is real. And this one is right here at the top again, where a young man allegedly took out his family and even a pregnant teenager. So let's get in this. And there's no color barrier. There used to be this old stereotype where school shootings, mass shootings, kids killing their parents, there was always this stereotype that you saw mostly young white male teens. That's not the case anymore. There's no particular race, gender, or color or identity that's associated with this. It could be male, female, white, black, teenagers that have a hateful heart and are suffering from severe mental illness. And there are some conspiracy theorists that believe the children of today are the children of the corn, and they are worse than the children from the Great Flood and or Sodom and Gomorrah. Are these the telltale signs of the end coming? So here we go. Man found guilty of killing 4 relatives, pregnant woman during a fight about staying out late when he was a teen. An Indianapolis black man was convicted of murder on Friday in the shooting deaths of 5 people, including family members and a pregnant woman who was nearly due to give birth, prosecutors said. A jury deliberated about 3 hours before finding Raymond Childs III guilty of 6 counts of murder in the killings, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office said. Childs was also convicted of attempted murder and a misdemeanor charge of carrying a handgun without a license. His conviction following a 5-day trial came months after a judge declared a mistrial in his first trial after a witness verbally confronted Childs in front of the jury. Childs, 21, now he's 21, was arrested a day after the January 2021 shooting inside an Indianapolis home. The attack killed Childs' father. So Raymond Childs III killed his father, Raymond Childs Jr., 42, his stepmother, Kinsey Childs, 42, the couple's daughter, Rita Childs, 13, and son, Elijah Childs, 18, and Elijah's 19-year-old girlfriend, Kiera Hawkins, who died at the hospital along with her unborn son. So Raymond Childs III shot and killed all of those people. Father, stepmother, brother, etc. The killings, and this is why he allegedly did it, which makes it mental illness a real thing. The killings followed an argument over Childs, who was 17 at the time. He's 21 now, so this case has been going on for about 4 years. The killings followed an argument over Childs, who was 17 at the time, about staying out late, according to court records. Prosecutors said Childs methodically went from room to room shooting the victims. Childs' 15-year-old brother also was shot but survived after fleeing the house to escape gunfire. Prosecutor Ryan Myers said Friday in a statement that what occurred inside that home is as unfathomable today as it was in 2021. He said the verdict provided justice for the victims of this horrific crime. This is what he did to his own family at 17 years old. The mind and the demonic forces that are out here today with our young people is undeniable. It has been an incredibly difficult journey for the family and friends of the 6 people that were tragically lost, Myers said. I am proud of our trial team, law enforcement, and witnesses whose dedication to our victims didn't waver when faced with adversity. Childs' III's sentencing was set for January 7th of 2025. He faces 40 to 65 years in prison on each murder count, 20 to 40 years on the attempted murder charge, and 1 to 6 years on the handgun charge. A telephone message left for Childs' attorney seeking comments was not immediately returned. What in the world is happening with our children today? This is a telltale and a cautionary sign of we have bred and have raised a certain element of individuals today that are the children of the corn. There is such, with these young people today, with technology and its advances, these tools, these phones, these computers have replaced us as parents. Nobody is talking, seeing how everybody is doing, checking on each other, utilizing our 5 senses that God has given us to make sure that not only are you okay, but that your loved ones and your family members and friends and your community is okay. We have been so self-indulgent into our own narcissism that when things go awry, we are lashing out in an irrational, undeniably heinous kind of outlashing at each other, and the level of inhumanity in today's time, the level of appreciation for life and death has gone out of the window, and we want to settle everything by assaults, victimizing someone, let alone killing them. What happened to conflict mediation, conflict resolution, working your way through stress and anxiety? That's all part of life. How could this kid make a decision because he got scolded for staying out late, or or he was told he could not stay out late, and his decision for being reprimanded for staying out too late at 16 and 17 years old to go see his girlfriend like he was an adult, his decision was not only to be angry at his parents, but he decided that he was going to kill everyone in the house. His father, his stepmother, and his siblings. And then his brother's pregnant girlfriend, who had absolutely nothing to do with the situation. He wanted to destroy everything and everybody. We are in a very trepidous time today. Our children are our future. And if you see the tragedies and the poor decisions that our kids are making, it is a reflection on us as adults. We have dropped the baton and have done a poor job And these kids that are raising themselves or think that they have it all figured out and are making adult decisions, there are adult consequences with this. So he destroyed his entire family, and now he destroyed his own life and will spend the rest of his life in jail. Tell me what you think of this case out of Indianapolis, where this young black teen at the time, black male teen, decided to kill his entire family because they wanted him to have a curfew and not allow him to sleep over at his girlfriend's house. What a terrible decision. This has been the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth in a positive, righteous, and God-fearing way.